ayahuasca chemist at number 1. Someone try to stop me.
You can't go and put your team top 3 every fucking time you win a game.
Number 1, your number 1 power-ranked motherfucking team, and this motherfucking game is Gary the Chemist. We fucking coming. We coming. Cooper motherfucking Cup, baby. He's back.
What the hawk is cooking?
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Another Sunday morning, another week is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Gary the Chemist, your commissioner, manager of the ayahuasca chemist, the greatest around, currently number 2 in the standing with the most points scored. Okay, so with that said, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Gary against the spread. Okay, so last week, kind of a rough week for us here. The 2 games I got right, Kneecap minus 12. He did end up going with a ultra skull fuck, and CopOffMyHock plus 9. Despite taking the L, he was plus 9, lost by 1 or 2, did make the median. The games I got wrong, Gary minus 7, Wombats, my lock of the week. It was a pick'em. Did not go well for him. And then the Dirty Burt, minus 7, wrong. And then GoPackGo, I took him at minus 20. He did squeeze out the dub, but, minus 20. It's a lot to overcome. Okay, so let's look at what the matchups are this week. Go. Alrighty. At the very top, yours truly, the ayahuasca chemist, going up against the tribe called Questionable. Back-to-back champion, Mr. Trevor. An early couple of points there scored, and we'll get to it when we get there. The Mighty Wombats going up against Bye Week. 2 men are familiar with each other. F the median going up against the Dirty Bart. Another tandem. Brethren. Same class. 30 health boys. What's good? RageQuitSeason going up against the great Gatsby. And then you got the CincyLights, number 1 on my power rankings, going up against GoPackGo. GoPackGo, a man who quietly continues to just be a stud. Just an absolute stud. Next, we got CopOffMyHock going up against the Kneecapcollector, John Anderson. Okay, 2 guys. Couple of trash talkers there. Let me lower that a little bit. I feel like that's a little high. What do y'all think, man? Was I getting a little loud there for you? Here we go. That looked a little better. Okay, let's get to the first one. Alrighty. As we do always, we start with Gary the Chemist going up against a tribe called Questionable. It's a pick'em game, really. Coming into the week, yours truly, down 20 points. A strong showing from George Kittle. A strong showing from K9 to get him 45 points. That said, it's still a pick'em game. My special teams, they put together 20 points there. Now, for Trevor, the tribe called Questionable, Bucky Irvin, expecting a big game out of him-ish, he is going to get the backfield to himself. Is he going to be able to take advantage? Rashad White out. But I really think that the X factor here, it's got to be Darius Slayton. Okay, so Darius Slayton is a guy who, when the Giants have needed him, whenever they lost that number 1, end of last year, he played well. Malik Neighbors out again. I mean, last week was just crazy. What was that? 11 targets, 8 catches, 122 yards, and a touchdown. Okay. And then on my side, one of the absolute studs of the week, David Montgomery, in for an absolute showing. The Cowboys cannot stop the run. The Lions are going to run all over them. We get A.J. Brown back this week. Brian Thomas has been a stud, and I expect a bounce-back game from Deontay Johnson. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I usually do, y'all know what it's about, so it's going to be me, the ayahuasca chemist, Gary the Chemist. We're going to go ahead. It's a pick'em game, okay? Oh, I forgot to mention 8-10 when you consider the fact of 6-6 the week before, and then we went 2-4. So there you go. Let's get to the next one. for the mighty Wombats going up against Mr. Bye Week. Okay, this game is going to be a, I expect Singletary to get replaced there. So I believe I just kind of treated it as a pick 'em. A pick 'em? No, a pick 'em. Oh, I'm struggling, ladies and gentlemen. I don't remember.
Do the math. Do the math.
I can't. I forgot. I forgot. That said, we're gonna treat it as a pick 'em. Let's go. So with that said, we got bye week going up against the mighty Wombats. Start the timer. Mr. Bye week. Okay, Gus Edwards went to the IR. J.K. Dobbins in a run first offense. That could really work out for him. I'm expecting nice things kind of going forward. J.K. Dobbins in for a good week. And then on top of that, what else I got written here? Let me just look at the team because I can't even read my handwriting right now. I cannot read my handwriting. So a lot to like on Mr. Bye Week side. Okay, Tank Dell and CeeDee Lamb and Mike Evans. So here we go. Let's talk about those three wide receivers right there because I think it's important. CeeDee Lamb going up against the Lions. Lions do a poor job. Well, Lions run a lot of man, and when guys are good route runners, separate well, they tend to do well. Mike Evans going up against Lattimore. Always something to watch, but Lattimore's got on the edge. And then Tank Dell. No Nico. Expecting a big game out of him. On the other side, not as much to get excited about for the mighty Wombats. I'm supposed to get excited about Hubbard going up against I can't see well. Whatever, either way. Why don't I just click right here? I don't know why I keep trying to read this thing that keeps moving. I'll go a little quick here. But yeah, Hubbard going up against Atlanta. Ayuk with another poor showing. I know he was getting excited there, thinking that this was going to be his guy. But you know what? Doesn't look like it. A couple of buys, couple of injuries for him. Not really much to get excited about. Eckler should take a prominent role this week. But that said, give me bye week. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, but here you go. It's the lock of the week. There you go. There you go. It's the lock. Y'all wanted to know who I was taking this week. The lock of the week. Mr. Bye Week. This is my most confident lock of the week of the season. So there you go. Next one. Next. Alrighty. F the median taking on Dirty Burt. A couple of guys. They're some good friends right there. So that's it. What are we looking at here? After median, 14-point favorites going up against the Dirty Burt. After median, 14-point favorites coming off of a big game from his boy, Deebo Samuel. Now that said, I say big game, but really it was just like a big catch because otherwise he didn't really do much. I think he had it was like 70-yard touchdown or something huge. Then after that, really didn't do much. On the other side of things, he also has. Let me just I got to stop looking at my notes. I just got to look at the teams. Oh, shoot. Forgot this timer. There you go. Y'all get a couple extra seconds here. So, after media, Breece Hall should be in for a good week here. Josh Jacobs going up against the Arizona defense. And then here's what I like. Jaden Reed, I think, is in for a big game. Arizona, it's a high over-under. I'm expecting Jaden Reed. I got a little parlay, anytime touchdown parlay going on. And I know I talked about David Montgomery. That's one of my guys for it. The other guy, I got Jaden Reed going. On the other side of things, for Mr. Dirty Burt, Jordan Mason, poor showing, got injured, AC joint sprain. Who knows how much time he's going to miss in an okay game out of Geno Smith. Nothing to get excited about. His team's been reliant on guys like Alvin Kamara. But I don't expect anything out of Kyle Pitts. I'll say it again. Do not get excited about Kyle Pitts. Okay. If you get excited about Kyle Pitts, you're putting yourself up to fail. Okay. So when I take a look at it, I'm not a lot I get excited about for Mr. Dirty Burt this week. Yes, I'm on Ross St. Brown, but I think the Lions run the ball a lot. I like F the median, 14-point favorites. Give me F the median. Also, George Pickens. Man, he's been complaining. I don't think he's going to get as many routes as he'd like. Next one. There we go. Okay. We got, is that the What's next on the board here? I believe it's going to be, the Great Gatsby. Going up against the Rage Quit Season. Mr. Gideon. Great Gatsby, 10-point favorites in this one. Okay. He went ahead and switched out Ramondre Stevenson for Roshan Johnson, but not a lot really to get kind of excited about there. I think I forgot to mention early, but Jerry Jeudy for the for Dirty Burt, and then Amari Cooper right here. Amari Cooper. Man, that Browns passing attack. What's it going to take for them to get rid of Deshaun Watson? What's it going to take? Who knows? Okay. So on his side of things, Jamar Chase, of course, he's been kind of living up to the billing. Brock Bowers, a very solid showing. This thing is struggling. It's running slow here. And we got Derrick Henry. Should be in for a big game. Okay. Derrick Henry, you're talking about one of the highest over-unders of the week. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry expecting big games out of them. And then with Rage Quit Season, Mr. Gideon, Joe Mixon's coming back, and Tony Pollard. I'm expecting a big game out of Tony Pollard this week. A very favorable matchup, or I guess a very reliant matchup in the sense that I think Pollard and Tyler Spears are going to have to run this team right now. Rashid Shaheed, Spencer Rattler likes to throw the deep ball. And then Stephon Diggs. I mean, he's been playing well when he's gotten the targets. So I think that they're going to continue to feed him. Give me Mr. Gideon. 10-point dog this week. Give me Mr. Gideon. Okay. Let's get to the next one. Okay. Next one on the docket. GoPackGo, 10-point favorites going up against the Cincinnati Lights. Okay. So, right off the bat, let's GoPackGo. 3 guys that stick out. Jordan Love, favorable matchup. Jahmyr Gibbs, favorable matchup. And then Zay Flowers, high over under, favorable matchup. I'm expecting a gigantoid game out of these guys. Okay. So with that said, he's going to be in for a nice showing. That 52-yard touchdown was taken away. That really hurts him for DK Metcalf. And then Cincinnati Lights. My friends, the Cincinnati Lights. Bijan Robinson, expecting a big bounce back game for him. Carolina has been a team that has been feasted upon for certain offenses, but I really do think that he's going to have a good game going up against that Carolina. And I think that, after last week's disappointing performance in the start to the season, I think that they're going to prioritize getting him the ball today. Okay, no countdown for you guys. I'm just going to finish it off. Y'all know how I feel about my Tank Bigsby. Look, I think he's really capped because of the fact that he doesn't play on passing downs in a game where I think they're going to be behind. The Chicago Bears, they score points now. And Tajay Spears, I'm actually expecting a solid showing from him. I don't know what it is. I'm expecting a really nice game out of Pollard and Tajay. And then T. Higgins is really starting to come into the fold again. Give me GoPackGo -10. There we go. Alrighty, let's get to the next one. Okay, CopOffMyHock and the Kneecapcollector. Okay, so Kneecapcollector. Start the timer. Kneecapcollector, John Anderson. Okay, so he's got James Conner, another guy I expect to score. The Green Bay defense has been suspect this season, so I do really think that he's going to have a good game. And then Swift, can he make it 3 weeks in a row of solid production? I'm going, yeah. I'm feeling it. Going up against the Jaguars defense, I'm really thinking that he'll have a good game. Devontae Smith is coming back. Sam Laporta and J-Mo. This is what I want to talk about. This is a very high over-under. I think the Lions are going to take advantage. Of course, I think they're going to do a lot during the run game, but J-Mo is going to be guarded by Amane Uruawe, if I remember how to pronounce it. Former Detroit Lions cornerback, got absolutely toasted most games. I mean, I appreciate the service he did for our team, but I think he's going to get toasted. J-Mo, I'm expecting a big game. And then Kirk Cousins. I mean, CopOffMyHock. Oh, man. I told him, he says, oh, yeah, you know, you talk about these guys. You say that they, okay, I was actually looking for the little soundbite here, but, here we go.
Congrats. You played yourself.
Travis Etienne, man. You walked right into that one. Has not been playing well. I mean, yes, he's going to get the passing down work, okay? But overall, going up against that Chicago defense, I don't expect a good game out of him. Over there in London, the Jaguars tend to play well, but I don't expect a good game out of him. Chris Godwin, I actually expect to do well. With Mike Evans being locked up by Marshawn Lattimore, I actually expect a big game out of Chris Godwin this week, as well as Terry McLaurin. Okay, so Terry McLaurin going up against Baltimore, another high over/under. That, you know, they're gonna have to. It's just gonna be all out. Boom, 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 boom. And he's got a lot of guys on buys, a lot of hurt guys. But that said, Kneecap Collector, 16-point favorites. I really like what he's got going on over there. I really do. So I'm going to give it to him. The Kneecap Collector, 16-point favorites. Let's go ahead and recap the picks. Alrighty, top to bottom, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just take a look at the things here. Not the best production today, but let's see here. Okay, so we got Gary the Chemist in a pick'em game going up against Tribe Called Questionable. Mr. Trevor, the back-to-back champion. Give me Gary. Bye week going up against the Wombats. I'm gonna treat it as a pick'em. Give me the bye weeks. That's my bye week. That's my lock of the week. Lock of the week. Okay. Lock of the week. Next we got F the Median going up against the Dirty Burt. F the Median, 14-point favorites. Give me F the Median. The Great Gatsby going up against Mr. Gideon. 10-point dog, Mr. Gideon. Give me Mr. Gideon. Mixing digs. Love it. And then number 5, GoPackGo, 10-point favorites going up against my number 1 ranked team in my power ranking is Mr. CincyLights. Give me GoPackGo. And then the final one on the docket here, Kneecapcollector, 16-point favorites going up against this CopOffMyHock. Expect a touchdown for James Conner. Expect a very good game for the Kneecapcollector. And expect a J-Mo touchdown. 16-point favorites. Give me Kneecapcollector. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We had a little bit of production issues today. I apologize for the lag, but, you know, we'll get it. But you know what? You know what? No, fuck that. Fuck that. You guys can go fuck yourselves.
I don't give a